So I've been what do you call it? Timed out by the owner. This is the third time I've been timed out. But anyway, let's drop another message and see if it will go through now. So anyway, we're talking about saying Merry Christmas. And it's not really anything and blah 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 blah. Well, what is the word? Well, what does the word consist of? Merry Christ Mass. Do you know? So where does it lead you? It leads you to the Antichrist and the cookie Jesus, the false, fake cookie Jesus of the Roman Catholics. That's the Mass. They have the Mass. The Antichrist is shown in the television around the 24, 25 December doing his wicked things and shown in the world in the television. Live from the Vatican. Do you see a connection? Anyway, so no, I don't think you should say Merry Christmas. Christ Mass. In Danish, it's more obvious because they try to actually make it into Christ Mass in Danish, and you can see it's in regard to the Mass. Anyway, that's I've seen multiple sources in regards to this. So yeah. But in any case, they wanted, we still call it Yule because again, going back to Yulna, going back to Odin. But we still call it Yule in Denmark. So, see here, I don't know if it went through this message, and there's a lot of people writing, so, let's see. I don't know, maybe it didn't go through. It's just sad. Can't really see it, if it went through. So hard, there we go, let's see. Oh, apparently, okay, apparently this one is deleted, apparently. I don't know why, I haven't deleted anyone, but I guess this also is deleted. Oh, interesting. So this one is deleted. You can see this is deleted. It says deleted in Danish. Interesting. And this is deleted as well. Interesting. And someone is replying to me here. The next one is still there, at least for now. But the two others were apparently deleted. Interesting. Alright, it's a tradition to get timed out by the owner. It's like Christ Mass, a man-made tradition which is not found in the Bible. I'm probably going to get cooled down again. Who knows? And the message probably deleted. Yeah. So, interesting that my messages would be deleted. And it's just talking about Christ Mass being pagan and all that and, so forward. I don't know what the messages were. I don't know. Maybe I can still see them on my other computer. Interesting. So no, I don't think one should wish anyone a Merry Christmas. Apparently they don't want, it seems like they don't want this truth out there. See here, see Anders, see here, it should be backward. Apparently I can't go further back in the chat. So, doesn't seem. Okay, that's the one. There we go. Oh, nope. Nope. I apparently can't go further up. I wonder why I could see them on the other. Maybe it's just deleted on my own, but not on the other one. But it still showed that it. I don't know. It's just, what do I know? YouTube sucks. That's pretty much it. But again, no, I don't think we should say Merry Christmas, even Christians, because it's taking part in these Roman traditions. Do you believe in the cookie Jesus? This is some of the things that I'm talking about, but Of course, Satan don't want to be exposed, right? No, if you don't believe in a cookie Jesus, why would you take part in these things? And say Mary Christ Mass. Why would you say that? Look at the word Christ Mass in regards to the abominable mass of the Antichrist. And again, he's shown on the television around the 24th December. I don't have the exact time, but it should be close, so you should be able to look it up in regards of live from the Vatican. So going throughout the TV and all that. And that's the Antichrist. You don't need to look after the Antichrist any other place. That is the office and seat of the Antichrist, who thinks to change times and laws. And that is exactly what he has done down through the ages. So you don't need to look after the Antichrist, because it's a dynasty of men being in the position of the man and the beast of the number 666. So, any case, no, I wouldn't say Merry Christmas. I wouldn't go around and saying that to people. Look at the word. Just look at the word. Actually, I think I have a document in regards of the Danish, in regards of Christ Mass in Danish and all that. Maybe this is not it. That's a lot of things here. I see here. I should be this one. It talks about also when Denmark changed the 7th day to the 6th day and the first day to the last day, thinking to change, times and laws. And of course, it was because we entered the Roman European Union, and thereby, apparently we had to change the weekday as well. So now people believe Sunday is the last day of the week. Now I can't find the thing here with the, but I think it is actually in this document someplace where he talks about it as well. That they try to change it to Christu Messe, which means, Christ Mass. Anyway, so not only do you see it in the Danish when they try to do it, I've also seen it in English as well, where it talks about what it actually refers to. It's the Mass of the Roman Catholics. And again, do you want to be partaker in these Roman traditions? That is not biblical at all. It's not Christian. Anyway, of course, people can make up their own mind, but I think it's all a bullshit. And anyway, it's just okay. I don't know if I'm timed out again. The thing is, apparently, I only see if I'm timed out if I write again. It's very, very weird, So apparently the timer, I don't know. Maybe it does tick down at the moment and just tell me, hey, you're timed out and you can't write. I don't know. So that's all, I guess, yeah. The truth stays the truth. And sadly, we don't have that many Protestant protesting and speaking up about it. But, hopefully people will wake up at some point. But it doesn't look good. It really doesn't look good in our days, I must say. You must, in regards to the Jesuits, you must give it to them that they have been very effective to doing the devil's work, I must say. Yeah. Incredible effective. It's very sad. Anyway, I'll guess, so the thing is, should you say Merry Christ Mass? No. Shouldn't be partaker in this bullshit. Just tell people when they say, in Danish, of course, they are wishing you a good Yule. And Yule is in regards to Yulna, is in regards to Odin and all that. And just tell them I don't celebrate that, Just, And if they ask, why don't you celebrate that? Well, tell them it's pagan, It goes back to Rome in regards to the Antichrist and all that. Just tell them, whatever they want to do with the information, that's up to them, But yeah, stand for the truth, right? Anyway, but it's a little hard to have a conversation with anyone when you're getting, when you need to be careful of writing apparently words that that apparently just censors you, and then of course also in regards of being locked down by the you can actually do that, but I would think that you could actually be totally banned. So at least you haven't done that. So it seems like some people just need an excuse to run back to the filthy paganism. Some people they're just looking for an excuse. They're like just looking for someone to tell them that it's not pagan and that's all right to do, so they can run back to doing it. So they have an excuse for it. It doesn't change the fact that it's pagan. So yeah, it's interesting. You see the mocking in regards of these things, and just look at it. The paganism is drooling out of all of everything in regards of Christ Mass. It's everywhere. Oh no, but this is not pagan. All that. Okay, so the gnomes are not pagan. They go back to pagan house gods. You want to refute that? Oh yeah. We'll just refute that. I don't know. But yeah, it's not pagan. But even if you say it's not pagan, it doesn't really change the fact that it is pagan. It's just, and even if you can get these, read bread books and this and that, it doesn't really change the fact that it's still pagan. So anyway, all of it, everything in regards to Christ Mass is just pagan. But anyway, yeah, it's not the spirit of truth. That's lying to children. Deceiving children. Yeah, the guy that he talked to, what it was like yesterday or something like that, or whatever, 2 days ago or so, whatever, asking in regards to, okay, in regards to talking about Santa Claus and all that. And it's like, yeah, the answer would of course be, you're lying to children. That's not okay. That's just, it should be easy, right? So anyway, that's just my view on it. It's just incredible. We have a lot of other festivals actually found in the Bible, and Christ Mass is not one of them. And yeah, and it's interesting, how people will just discount all the sources and the lexicons and the information down out there, and just yes, okay. So the gnomes, not pagan anyway. On the gnome hat, no, not pagan. It goes to something else, and so it's not affiliated with any pagan things. No, okay. So the words, that are actually going back to pagan things, and yeah, it's just a coincidence, I guess. Like Yule, juletræ, Nissehu, and so forward and so forward and so forward. Yeah, so yeah, it's just a coincidence that they gave those things these names. Nothing to do with paganism. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, there's a lot of coincidences in regards to these things. I must say. Anyway, so I guess that's one of the things that people will say, oh, regards of the Sabbath and Sunday and all that, and that's, I guess, one of the wonderful things if one can find groups that actually keeps the Sabbath, because usually they have a lot more truth. They have understood in regards of what is going on, and so they tend to take it more seriously. I guess they might get the blessing from keeping the Sabbath, the weekly Sabbath, but I know there was a Wikipedia page in regards of Sabbath and in regards of which congregations kept it, and that was a lot of good information. It's years ago that I found it, but it should still be out there in regards to Wikipedia, like Sabbath, and Wiki Sabbath, and then see if Any case, it was really you saw all the congregations in regards to you have just collected all these congregations that kept the Sabbath, and some of these nominations also keep the festivals as well. They are focusing on the festivals, and of course that would be in the direction one wanted to go, right? Absolutely. So yeah. Anyway, I guess I'm just a little tired. I don't know. And they're still talking. Yeah. Anyway, they're still trying to defend. It's okay to say, this and that. Why would you partake in this bullshit? I don't know. It seems wrong to me. It's it's pagan tradition. Should you when the pagans, let's say the pagans, that's okay, like the pagans when they're worshiping a false god and all that, should you really wish them a good time worshiping the devil? It just seems it doesn't seem like a good idea. They go on with that bullshit Merry Christmas and all that. People are just so happy about these things. Yeah. Anyway, I guess, just go to the people that actually, yeah. Anyway, have a good one, all of you, and may Jehovah bless you, and Yeshua be a most precious pearl, and the Holy Spirit, the Spirit of truth, be in us all. Let us all stand for truth as best to our ability. Have a good one, all of you. Yeah. Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom. Have a good day of rest, all of you. Ba-ba-ba-bum-ba-bum.